My fellow people, me, President Woodrow Wilson of America, has come up with an agenda to create a world without war or conflict. Hence, I've come up with the 14 points that will help us achieve this goal. These points are based on the principles of justice, fairness, and self-determination, and hence are for the betterment of each country and to assure peace in Europe. The first point is to conduct diplomatic discussions or relations in an open manner, rather than secretly or behind doors, which will promote trust and relations with other countries. The second point calls for the freedom of seas, where all nations are allowed to use either the seas for transportation, trade, or etc., which will help to grow diplomatic ties. The third point calls for the removal of all economic barriers and the establishment of an equality of trade conditions among all the nations consenting to peace, and demolishing special commercial agreements. The fourth point calls for the reduction of armaments, which will help to create a more peaceful world where nations can focus on building their economies and improving the lives of the citizens. The fifth point calls for the impartial judgment of colonial claims, which will help to create a more just world where nations are treated equally and with respect. The sixth point calls for the establishment of League of Nations, which will help to create a more stable world where nations can work together to resolve disputes peacefully and apply all 14 points. The remaining 8 points are designed to focus on resolving territorial issues, securing borders, and that all nations are treated equally and with respect, and that they have all freedom to pursue their interests without fear of interference from other nations. These points also benefit us America, as free trade and open seas will help us grow economic growth and prosperity, where other countries will have a hard time earning and developing due to reduced military and rearrangement of colonies. Many countries like the UK will have to give up most of their colonies, and hence it will leave them with low resources, giving us time to advance and be a leading power. My fellow Americans, I believe that these 14 points represent the best hope for a world that is free from war and conflict. They are based on the principles of justice, democracy, and freedom, and they are designed to ensure that all nations are treated equally and with respect. I urge you to support these points and to work towards a brighter future for all of us. Thank you.